Today's story is about a 60-year-old who swam to the dock to help his coworker who was being jumped. Right? We know about the Montgomery Brawl. We've been seeing a lot of viral videos and remixes and songs. But today we want to talk about the highlights, the adrenaline fused strength we find within ourselves, like this young man did, but also the physical aftermath, y'all, at that rush and the effects that it has on our health. So let's break it down. Welcome back to the Daily Underline, where we dive deep into the stories that underline our lives. I'm your host, Tanisha Manning, and joining me, as always, is my brilliant daughter, Tamil Manning. What's up, girl?
Hey, doing great. I'm excited to discuss today's fascinating topic where we get to shine a light on a different aspect of the Montgomery situation in Alabama.
Correct. And so we're going to go over three things. First part is the physical crash that deals with adrenaline rush. Then we're going to talk about the recovery process. And then we're going to talk about the long-term effects if you don't correct and recover when dealing with adrenaline.
Yes, all three are very important. So let's get to it. So the first one is the physical crash. With the physical crash, this is young hero swam to rescue, empowered by adrenaline, of course. He will likely experience an adrenaline crash. Now, what does that consist of? Shakiness, nausea. It's where the body is trying to calm down from the intense high you just experienced.
Right? And we all know that he was intense. It was intensely high. Like he was able to swim, pull himself up, and
And
then kind of get him right, and then get himself together,
that
and
was
then
like
he's
a 4 hour
fighting.
workout.
Right. And so it's fascinating how our bodies can both empower us, right? And then on the back end, demand recovery, and
Yes.
so it's like really a complex, delicate balance. And this incident, we really want to bring attention to the immediate aftermath of an adrenaline surge.
Yes, which brings us to part two, recovery, the recovery process, which is also very crucial. It's at the event of time like this is where your body needs proper time to recuperate and to handle the proper care after the bath. This is where you'll be able to eat well, hydrate, replenish yourself, sleeping, meditation, all of those things.
Right. And it's almost like they have described adrenaline rush. Like it's almost like your body has run a marathon. And y'all know a marathon is 26 miles without training for it. And I know friends that trained for a marathon. I actually have a homegirl that's running a marathon in Miami this weekend. You go through an intense training. And so the recovery process allows the body to return to its normal state because it need to get back. And
Yeah.
so what are some tips? We're gonna go give us some tips for
Yes.
anyone who might experience an adrenaline rush. Let me just say this though. I don't know if we gonna ever experience the adrenaline rush or the empowerment of this young man. I mean, he is I don't even know the thought to just swim in the water just to help my coworker over here who is getting jumped. But
I said, my bad, I mean, to cut you off, but I was like, I think for me, I would have to learn how to swim first. That would be first.
right, a lot of us would have to learn how to
Then,
swim. Right. And it's so amazing. Like that was some intense swimming and then pulling himself out. Like a major
and then
skill for
fighting.
us.
Then
Right.
fighting.
But there are times where we will all, because adrenaline is very helpful for the body to, alert in danger, this fight or flight. So it's very critical for us. We will have adrenaline rush. I just don't know if we'll have adrenaline rush like Homeboy did. But what is some
He's
tips?
my hero. Let me
What
say
is
the
some
hero.
tips do you think that he could,
Yeah, I would think
after this?
I think awareness is key. awareness is key with anything. So first recognizing what just happened, then understanding what your body needs after that intense experience, and then giving your body what it needs to recuperate. So focusing on the hydration, nutrition, eating well, rest, mindfulness, and exercise, breathing, meditation, even helping you so that can help your calm your nervous system down.
Right. And calming your nervous system is really, really important. Breathing, I like to, give the tips. I always give people to breathe, breathing in, holding for 6 seconds and then exhaling so that you can really, calm the nervous system. So now let's touch on some long-term effects. And this is really something that is really dear to my heart, being a breast cancer survivor and understanding how long-term effects can lead to diseases. So one of the things in terms of chronic exposure to adrenaline, and what we're talking about stress, anger, and how it really truly wears down on your heart and breaks down the natural killing cells in your body and other organs.
So I believe that is very important. Chronic stress isn't just about that feeling, that frazzle feeling, or that discomfort static is like the unbalancing. It's real physical impacts, and we want to be able to make sure that we're managing our stress levels, being mindful of exercising, even hobbies, or seeking professional help is very vital.
Right. And I think sometimes we really don't feel like adrenaline is a problem.
Yeah.
We just feel like, oh my God, we was able to do that, and then we move on to something else. But if you don't take the time to sit down and be still and really just recognize and just understand that your body really truly need to recover after an intense event like this young man just went through, you are setting yourself up for long-term illnesses, and has been proven to break down the body more than anything else. And so let's use this incredible story. Now, this is an incredible story
It's
from a
entertaining, it's funny, it's alarming. It has so many different types of emotions embodied in this one story. It helps
right.
so many. The emotions are cohabitating right now within this story. We got funny people making fun of the story. We got people that's like sad. You have so many different types of emotions, so.
Right. And I just really want us to just remind ourselves of some things when it comes down to taking care of your mental and physical well-being. It is very vitally important. Even the situation that occurred, through him being heroic. It is so amazing for that.
So there you have it, listeners. A heroic act sheds lights on the powerful effects of adrenaline and how to take care of yourself after the fact.
Right. And managing your chronic stress. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. We hope that this episode is not only entertaining, but also educating you on the critical aspect of our physiology. Stay tuned, take care of yourself, and
Yes.
join us next time on the Daily Underline Podcast.